Hello, my gorgeous Aries, and welcome to your January reading. Can you believe it? We are in a new year. My goodness, I'm recording these readings. I'm just like, how is it already the new year? I'm already behind on my readings. Like, what? And I feel like that's the energy for you. You're just like, I just want to create so much magic this year, and I am just wanting to go full steam ahead. So excited for you. This is amazing energy. So let's dive in, shall we? I'm going to pull some cards intuitively to see what is going on for your month of January, and then we'll clarify any when needed and just have a whole bunch of fun. I'm feeling your beautiful energy right now, and it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's just take some grounding breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Ground some of that excited energy to receive everything that is needed for you in this reading to really propel you forward. What these Aries need to hear to live their most expansive life in the start of this new year. This numerology, an 8 year, 8 abundance. 888 is like honestly my favorite angel number. One more deep breath. And out. Beautiful. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. Oh la la, senitos. Yes. Oh my God. Aries. I'm changing signs. Seriously. Oh my goodness. I love this for you. Beautiful, beautiful energy that is coming through for the start of your year, and it's just going to kick you off for such a beautiful year. I just feel it in my bones. And the first card that's come up is we've got the Strength. So this one has actually come up with the Two of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, you have had so much strength in, I'm hearing, strength in a relationship. And maybe for some of you, it has been a little bit of, I would say, turmoil in terms of your relationship, or maybe you are looking for a partner as you enter into this year, whether that is a partner in that love, whether that is a partner in, business or a friendship. Maybe that's what you're entering this year really desiring, and that is what you are finding. It's just like the beginning of the year is all about the connections for you and that inner strength that you have found along this journey. Maybe for some of you, you have been single for quite some time and you've cultivated a lot of inner strength during that time. Because it's usually in the times that we don't actually get what we want and we sit in that void and we allow ourselves to work on ourselves. And we do that inner work and we really become the best version of ourselves. And maybe that was 2023 for you, is really becoming the best version of you so that you could attract that partnership that is an energetic alignment with that version of you that you are now. Because so often we want something now. It's like that instant gratification, right? But if we actually look back on that version of us that we were at that point of time when we wanted that thing, then we would realize that, okay, if I actually attracted the person at that stage and that person that I was back then they might not have been that energetic match to who I truly want to be in this lifetime. And you're creating that really like strong soulmate. And for the ones who are in a relationship, I feel like you've grown so much together. And I'm getting called to share that story of myself and my partner as well. Is that, you know, when we met, we had a lot of work that we needed to do on ourselves as well. So this could be the same for you and your partner. But you've grown so much together. And because you were constantly working on yourself and showing up as the best version of you, that means your partner is also growing with you and really showing up and embodying and matching your energy. So I feel like there's this really strong partnership that you're entering into this new year with, and you're excited to just begin this new year and just create some magic together. Maybe you're even, you know, going into partnership together, starting a business together, or combining businesses. I see like this power couple. That's what I really see. And I'm being drawn to the infinity symbol above her head. So it's just like, this is a soul bond. And, you know, I'm hearing twin flame, but, you know, take it as it resonates. And it's just like this beautiful, like you were meant to meet. And I always believe that with relationships. It's just like, you always come into contact and in the auric field of someone who you need in that point of your life. And sometimes they stay for long periods of times, other times they don't. But it's what you needed for your soul growth in that period of time as well. So I love this. And I love that you got the Four of Swords in reverse with the Tower. Like, you were ready to fuck shit up, Aries. It's like, this isn't a time for rest. Like, this isn't a time for contemplation. It's a time to make bold moves. It's a time to go for what you want. And I'm really seeing that for, you know, with the Tower, it's like that fast movement. Like, it's really, I see you in, you know, the early stages of the month, really taking some bold action and really quantum leaping into what you freaking desire. It's like, yes, go you. I love this energy that is coming through. You're really making those power moves. That's what's coming through. And Spirit sees that. Your spirit guides are just like cheering you on. They're just laughing to me. It's just so fabulous. And it's just like, yeah, okay, some of this change might be like, oh, this is getting me out of my comfort zone. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's just like, it's happening for you to give you what you truly desire. Because maybe for quite some time you've been playing it safe and you've been working on yourself and working on your relationship or wanting to attract that partnership. And now it's just like, I'm actually hearing for some of you, it's like you're going into partnership, which is going to happen really suddenly. Maybe you're hiring a mentor or going down a completely new track and you're just like, whoa, how did that happen? That's that Tower. And I freaking love the Tower because it's all about that change. And the thing is, I love the Tower for that aspect, because if we just woke up in our life and it's just like, oh, nothing's changed. But I desire this, but nothing's changed. Nothing changes unless nothing changes unless things change. So it's really that woof. And it's like, whoa, how did that happen? And it's because you're being pushed in this new direction. And what is coming from that is just, I mean, Can we just appreciate that? Nine of Cups. I keep hearing, I'm in the winning circle. That song. I'm in the winning circle. I don't know what the other lyrics are, but I'm just like hearing that. Like, yes, you're in the winning circle. It's just like, yes, things are going to shift. And of course, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you. And of course, you have to lean into that discomfort and, take that aligned action. But it's like, that's why you've been guided to this reading today, to just be like, just do it. I would make a great therapist. Just do it. Like, what are you complaining about? Just do it. Because on the other side, the 9 of Cups, right? The 9 of Cups, which is, of course, the 9 of Cups is going to be different for everyone. But it's like that wish fulfillment. It's like, okay, what did you have on your vision board for quite some time? What's that one thing? I know you've got it. I know you feel it. What's that one thing that you really want? This is shifting you onto the pathway to make that happen. And it's your ability to actually go with the change and move with it. Because if we don't, 5 of Wands, we're going to feel regret. We're going to feel like, that frustration, that Aries energy. I'm really calling you out here. My partner's Aries. Love it. But it's just like, why didn't I do that? I'm so angry at myself. And that's kind of the energy that's going to happen. And of course, this is also about what I'm seeing in this card is like, again, Aries can clash. Not calling you out or anything, but it's the truth, right? If we are in that kind of not self theme of frustration, so within this partnership, it's going to be a lesson for you this month and something that the universe is wanting to share with you. Your spirit guides are coming through strong and saying, put your egos aside and really tap into that true possibility and that vision of what you want. Because when you do that, then you won't be in the energy of that 5 of Wands, of, that disagreement, that frustration, why aren't you getting what I'm putting down? Why should I do that? It's really asking you to go with the flow, to trust that this change, this partnership is bringing you what you want. But it's just like, okay, how can I put my ego aside and say, well, what do you mean it's going to take a little bit longer than expected? What do you mean I have to invest this money first? It's those types of thoughts of just it may look a little bit different than expected, but it's like saying, how can we put the ego aside? How can we leave that not self of frustration, of conflict, of butting heads with this person, and say, okay, I surrender here. I trust your decision. This is the vision of what I desire, and let's make it happen and work work together rather than, butting head. I just see 2 butting heads, 2 bulls butting heads. And it's okay, let's check the ego at the door and work together and really allow for some incredible transformation this month. Because when you do that, hallelujah, 6 of Wands, baby. Oh my goodness. 6 of Wands, success, recognition, putting yourself in that limelight. That's what I'm hearing. It's just and if that's not you. You're just like, oh, I don't want to be in the limelight. And it's like, you're going to be that aspiration for others, that they can do what you did too. And you're going to be like, you're going to be that person who is in the limelight for others, even if you're not in the limelight. Does that make sense? Like, you're going to be that success in other people's eyes, and you're going to attract what it is that you truly want. So much so that I feel like your old life is coming to a completion. I feel like for some of you, it's like because you're quantum leaping so much this month and you're attracting that success and it's happening really fast, that tower really fast, it's just like, wow, like my old life, it's like some of you might even be leaving jobs, some of you might be like closing old chapters, you know, I'm hearing some of you might be going off on your own, so this could be a new business. It's just like your old life as you know it is done. And you see the snake around the egg in this world card. I think like it's pointing to so much transformation. Like this, you know, this has probably been a long time coming and you've been thinking about it and you've just been like, umming and ahhing, and then this is the month that you fully go for it. And it happens. And massive shifts come. And that success, like of getting what you want, that 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Like, are you freaking serious, Aries? So happy for you. So I want to get a little bit of clarity on what this 5 of Wands is, please, so we can avoid that if we can. Yeah, okay, so unsuccessful plans. The younger woman, dealings or relationship with the younger woman. Okay, one more, please, on the 5 of Wands. 2 more. Yes. Okay. Interesting. All right. So what has come up is the knot, unsuccessful plans, dealings or relationship with a younger woman, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Right. Okay. So I think for some of you, and then December, I think for some of you, maybe you have met someone in December and you're just like, this is the one, it's going to work out. And maybe that relationship falls through, right? Because it wasn't the one that was truly meant for you. And it's like, okay, maybe some turmoil comes up in that relationship. And it's asking, okay, how can we move through this in the best possible way so that, like, I see a really successful outcome from this. And, you know, I never want to predict anything, but you will know this already. The tarot isn't magic. It's just sharing with you what you already know. So maybe you have a bit of a niggly feeling that this person isn't meant for you. What I'm also hearing for others is, like, if this isn't a relationship, what's actually coming through quite strongly is you're moving into a new direction and maybe you're in this new partnership, this new business, right? And what's actually coming through is family are not liking this. They're telling you you shouldn't do this. You're crazy. You're wild for taking that risk. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? And the December, maybe it started in December, that family were kind of like, ooh, what are you doing? Like questioning what you were doing in this new phase. And if you move past that And if you actually recognize that, okay, I love you, family, but have you actually done what I desire to do? And if the answer is no, then why are you taking advice from them? You only want to take advice from people who have been in the arena, who have been where you desire to go. That's the people that you want to take advice on, because they know the pathway, they know the journey. They know that success has a risk. We have to take those bold risks in life. And when you move through that, that's when you're going to see that success, because you stayed the course. Oh, damn, that's powerful. Oh my goodness, I love this. Okay, can we get any more advice for Aries in January, please? Any more advice for Aries? Ooh. Oh my freaking God. The 10 of Pentacles? Are you freaking kidding? I'm done. I'm actually crying. I'm so done. That is so powerful. 10 of Pentacles is generational wealth. That is what you were creating here. So maybe some of you are investing. Some of you might be in, I don't know, property investment or whatever it is, or business that's going to take a long-term financial twist. And I always say the 10 of Pentacles doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen in January. Actually, I don't want to put any limitations on that. Fuck that. Of course it can happen. There's no time in the quantum. There's no linear of you have to do this and then you get this and then you get this. Things could drop in the next hour, the next day, the next week. We're not putting any limitations over on this channel. That's for sure. But it's like, yeah, Spirit's coming through really strong to say, keep going. Yeah. And, oh my gosh, get out of your head and release any anxiety around this next phase, this next change. Because, you know, often when we are going to the next level in our life and attracting that massive wealth, things are going to come up to trigger us, because the universe is taking the pathway of least resistance. And within that pathway of least resistance, you're going to have things that come up that trigger you so that you can transmute that energy to get to that higher frequency to actually attract that in a much faster timeline. I'm like sweating. I'm so excited. Because what is coming when you release that, when you actually move through that triggers, when you actually say, I love you, family, but you actually don't know what's going on, and I'm going to choose to trust myself, trust that mentor I'm working with. Fast success, baby. Celebration after celebration. That is what is coming through for you. This is the most powerful reading I think I've ever done for Aries. This is like, honestly, the most powerful freaking month for you to start off the year. And I'm so excited for you. Can we get one last oracle card, please, for Aries to finish off this incredible reading? Feeling that one, actually. Yes. So, again, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So again, that is the Eight of Swords vibes. Make sure to work through your fears as they come up, because that is going to be the most powerful thing for you. Because we always have a choice to let fear hold us back, or to transmute it and rise into a whole new level of receivership. Because what is coming for you is beyond what, like beyond what you have ever attracted before. So as long as you work through those fears and don't take on other people's opinions and their own insecurities and their own fears, then this month is going to be your best month yet. And I'm so excited for you. Please share with us everything that unfolds for you within the comments. I love hearing this all for you, and I'm so excited. If you'd like a personal reading at all, then all of the links are down below for all of that goodness. But I am so excited for you, Aries, and I cannot wait to hear what comes from this very exciting month. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!